Welcome back, everyone, and I have yet another Jakobs weapon to review. I just got my Hellwalker, so hell yeah. This is the returning Hellwalker from Borderlands 3, and it's quite nice looking. Get rid of this UI and get a nice snapshot of it. I just can't get my zoom level right for what I like. Go a little bit more. Yeah, let's just go real big with that. Snap it. Okay. This is returning, but it's returning a little bit different, and I don't know how I feel about it. I like it and I don't like it. So, the Hellwalker in Borderlands 4, this is your Doom shotgun, and it shoots in a pentagram. The decals don't really stay on walls like they did in previous Borderlands, or not all of them, so it's kind of hard to see it, but it does shoot like that. And this just gives you your big ass boom. It's not fire anymore. I'm not sure how I feel like that. On one point, for Vex, it makes me really excited because she's better with non-elemental, which is really cool. And this is just a really powerful Jakobs shotgun, and it loses a little bit of the specialness of what made the Hellwalker, and I wish they would have done something to make it more special. I think it has increased damage and stuff. The DPS is really high on this for a single shot Jakobs shotgun. But it does have a decent spread, and as much as this is awesome, it doesn't quite give me the Hellwalker vibes it gave me in Borderlands 3. Like, it still does really good work, but with like the underbarrels and stuff and what we've seen in these other games, can I not land? It was weird. It's not dominating like I kind of wanted it to. And as much as I've loved a lot of these guns, this one isn't giving me that like crazy love that I got by other ones. And I'm just getting thrown all over this map right now. So, yeah, I'm a little bit mixed on this. You can see in combat here, I've been testing some other guns here. And this, it's not just, like I said, it's not quite blowing me away like the Borderlands 3 version. And maybe I didn't get a great version, and maybe with some, hey, another level. Maybe with some extra parts, it would be different. I could see like COV parts on this really make it get sweet, because COV on a single shot Jakobs shotguns make them not single shot, which would be really cool. Obviously Torgue parts on this would be cool. What else would make this really insane? I haven't seen a lot of Mollywound parts of Jakobs. I don't know if those are possible. So, I mean, this is getting the job done. It's just, for the Hellwalker, I should be blown away by it, and I'm merely satisfied with it. It just doesn't feel that much stronger than the other Jakobs shotguns I've been finding. And when I got this one, I got rid of my other ones at the same level. And, like, I just got, like, a Jakobs shotgun that had Torgue stickies. I think I got rid of it. I should have held on to it. Had Torgue stickies, Hyperion shield, and it was really, really like kicking ass. And I actually feel like that one was a little more impactful than this. So yeah, it's still good. I mean, there's some big enemies that I'm hitting with it. But you like you really have to get up close for this. So here I got my amp, and with the amp shots, you know, it's gonna hit. Oh, we got a bunch of guys spawning over here. T-Deer would be fine with it. I mean, the damage you get from like T-Deer throws with Jakobs shotguns isn't that much, and the reload is so fast. I prefer that with like those single loads, like multi-shot Jakobs shotguns. But yeah, when you get up close and land all the pellets, but you really gotta get like point blank with these guys. It doesn't do like the at distance thing as well. So yeah, this guy is a badass. Or is it this is the badass one? Nope. Hey, gravity. Let's see if I can heal through it. Of course not. Let me just give up here. Yeah, so this is the Hellwalker. I should do the final one on it. I really want to load the shotgun a little bit more, and it's not even quite giving me like flare vibes from TPS. Because like the flare was that coach gun that just gave you way more mag size, and everything else is beefed up a little bit. I should go to the crit on this. So it does have extra crit damage at 58%. Do I have any other Jakobs shotguns in my backpack now to compare that to? I don't think so. I think I was cleaning up. Oh, I do have this blue one. Is this the one I was keeping? Maybe I should do that. Oh no, that's my assault rifle. Yeah, like the Hellwalker is one shot, so keeping this one shot makes sense. But it's just not over the top enough for what the Hellwalker is. So I hope Gearbox boosts this up a significant amount, so it like really has that punch that the Hellwalker should if they're going to keep it non-elemental, which I don't expect them to change that. Because it just needs that punch, or maybe that's just like critical hit, you know, really increase the crit, not the damage. It needs something to be the Hellwalker, especially when you have like the crazy underbarrels of the red text ones. Like this should feel significantly stronger than a purple shotgun. Otherwise, it's just kind of like not helping the legacy of the legend of the Hellwalker. You know, this is one of like the best guns in the Borderlands 3. Maybe I need to kill these guys. Let's see. Now I should be able to take them out. Oh shit. And maybe not. Am I gonna get him? Nope. I'm not. So yeah, that's the Hellwalker. It's fine, but it's not the Hellwalker. Welcome back, everyone. I wanted to continue talking about the Hellwalker. I found two shotguns very comparable to the Hellwalker. to kind of emphasize the point of why I think the Hellwalker needs a buff or a rework. And I'm going to show these to you. So right here, I got them both at level 48. So they are one level above the Hellwalker, to be perfectly clear. So one of these is a 2-shot like the Hellwalker, and you can see the damage here is drastically higher than the Hellwalker. It is one level above, so if the Hellwalker is level 48, it would have higher damage. And ideally, I'd wait till I have all these at level 50 to do this, but if they're buffing guns, I want to talk about this now. If I look at the Hellwalker, it's got 58% crit. This has got 57% crit, so essentially the same. And then I found this one, which is a 3-shot, because this one is 2 ammo per shot. It's only got 20% crit. So technically, the 1-shot shotgun should have a lot higher base damage than the 3 shots. And when you look at these, they do. Now, on the card, the Hellwalker has the highest DPS, but that DPS number isn't real. Like, I know it's like a calculation, but DPS often is more of a paper than reality thing. And I am going to kind of show that. And then I got a level 49 here. This is 2 levels above. That's a 1-shot for 1 ammo, 57% crit. And you can see this thing, even though it's 6 bullet, it's way higher. Now, the Hellwalker in Borderlands 3 was a gun. The reason I'm not too concerned about the levels, even though it's not 100% fair, the Hellwalker was like one of the most powerful guns in Borderlands 3. It could carry you many levels. It was going to outperform a purple Jakobs Shotgun 10 levels above it, probably. And this, it's not doing too. So let me start off with a Hellwalker. So I'm going to do a few different things here. I'm going to shoot from behind the range. And I know shotguns are close up, but you should have some mid-range ability with shotguns. So there's do you want to get all the pellets on body, or do you want to go for crit? Just to be consistent, I'm just going to do this. So I'm going to try to land as many pellets as possible and just take 1 shot. So 861 there. So this one here is the very similar 48. You can see even, oh, sorry. Why did that skip one? Weird. All right. So this one here, you can see it's a similar accuracy to the Hellwalker. 10,000. That's a massive difference from mid-range from the Hellwalker. Again, I'll go back to the Hellwalker. 861 to that was 11,000. It's a massive difference. So now if we go to the 3-shot, now this one should have significantly less damage than the Hellwalker. 8,000. And now we'll go for this one, which is the single-shot slug. And this is going to blow them all away. So the Hellwalker at this range is by far the least performing. This thing, you have to be in their face. So let's give the Hellwalker the best chance possible. Let's go here. We can land them all crit. And see the damage. 16,000. Oh. Got switching weapons on a controller is the same button. So this one here, so we had 16,000, 38,000. 28,000 for the 3-shot, which makes sense because it's not a single shot, and the 2 levels above, 30,000. The Hellwalker just is not holding up. Now if we go DPS, so I'm going to do 4 shots with each. And let's see what we do. 26. So 89,000. All right, 4 shots with this. So this is a little slower than the Hellwalker, you can see. So this isn't a DPS calculated damage, but that was significantly higher. It was 86. It was like 189,000. So this one here is, I got to reload, so it's doing it the right way. So this one's got that slow reload like this, but the damage is way, way higher. It's just in combat, how bad is that reload going to hit you? And then this one is, again, same as the Hellwalker. The big thing where the Hellwalker exceeds here is the faster reload, but with this shotgun, I'm usually kill an enemy, reacquire, kill an enemy, reacquire, kill an enemy, reacquire. That reload isn't killing me, and I can mitigate that reload with skills. So the only thing that the Hellwalker's exceeding above these guns, and that's why I think the DPS shows higher. You can see the reload at 0.9 and the fire rate at 2, but when it's a single shot, that fire rate doesn't really matter. So it's really the reload. So 0.9, 1.2, 3.6, and 1.5. So the only really benefit of the Hellwalker is that reload, but it's not even, 1.2 to 0.9, it's, 0.3 seconds difference. And that's the big advantage of this one, which just isn't really coming out too much. The Hellwalker is more than just a quick reloading shotgun. That's not what the Hellwalker is. So again, this one here, 792 times 10, 795 times 10. That's dumb. I know this is a level higher, but the Hellwalker's damage should be much higher than a 3-shot shotgun, even if it's one level above it. This one level above it, 978 times 10. The Hellwalker should probably even exceed that. The Hellwalker should blow away a purple shotgun. And I'm not talking about underbarrels here. I'm just talking about straight shooting. And these two are very similar. Even if I bring it up here, if we try to look at it, we don't quite know all the parts yet. And I don't have access to do those. So some of the stuff does look different. Under here is different. This looks the same. It looks like it has the same handle. It's got a different sight, so they're not a part matchup, but this here is probably the special effect. The sight is different. I think this is the same here. The barrels, yeah, it's a lot of it's actually different. So like we don't know parts to parts and all that right now, so it's hard to compare these. But the biggest thing is this isn't outperforming, and I wasn't like farming for a while. These are just the 3 best Jakobs shotguns I got while I was leveling up to 50. And yeah, it's not fantastic. The Hellwalker should blow these shotguns away as it did before. It should be fire. This is not the Hellwalker as we know it. And it doesn't perform. And especially when you go just a little bit from the enemies, and that damage drop off is huge. So if I would just aim and try to land the most on crit, 8,000. Again, that's a terrible number compared to these. 16,000. It's double on a single shot. Let that go away. 13,000. And then again, this one, 2 levels above, 21,000. So I was farming Splash Zone, and this is the first one I found, and I could one-shot Splash Zone with this when I put up my action skill, throw the knife, and hit my amp. The Hellwalker, I couldn't. It took at least 2 to 3 shots. This one, I could one-shot Splash Zone without my action skill and just the knife and the amp. And it was the same thing with this one. The Hellwalker, without the action skill, was 3 to 4 shots. And when you actually go into combat, like I said, a lot of times you're fighting enemies at this range. Like, this isn't even unheard of. So again, when you fight Splash Zone, you have that guy that comes around the corner when you're trying to look at the loot and starts shooting you. Well, with these other shotguns, I could take that guy, and that guy was probably, it was between probably the distance of this guy or this guy after I kill Splash Zone, he comes running. Well, I could take that guy, and I could one-shot him with these other shotguns. And I'm out of ammo, so now I can't shoot anything. But with the Hellwalker, it would take like 2 shots because it's just the pattern also makes it really inefficient. So that's, you know, a secondary problem with Splash Zone, or not Splash Zone, but the Hellwalker is not only does it really not overperform these at point blank at perfect conditions for it, but once you get a little bit of range, the fallout is huge. You know, like we showed here, you know, when you do this, I did it that way, but, you know, trying to put all on crit, you know, 4,000, trying to land the most pellets, which is a less efficient thing. Oh, that was 4,000 again. I should let that cool down. Some people will make that in the comments, but, you know, the difference of these, it's just a massive damage difference. And there's no reason for that. So yeah, that's why the Hellwalker needs a buff. So not only do I think, again, re-emphasize, I do not only think it needs a damage buff and a crit buff, or maybe one or the other. I'd be okay with just a massive crit buff if they want to do it that way, but really I think the Hellwalker just needs to hit like a truck, so maybe a little bit of both or a massive amount of one. But then I also think you need to add it back to being fire. I think the Hellwalker needs to be the Hellwalker. The Hellwalker shouldn't be a different gun. If you're going to bring back guns and give them the same name, they should be the gun. You know, again, I use the Skull Masher for the other, as another example. You know, these guns need to feel and act like they did in the previous games, and this one does not. So, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.